What would make a person carry their young teenage son to live in a rich nigga house? That's today's topic. We're not talking about this shit on the news. So much people have that shit in their mouth. But rational thinking people do rational things. Everybody that rich, that have a lot of money, that get it. Once you reach billionaire status, you become hated. Imagine Bill Cosby, they allege that he did some shit. If a man is convicted of a charge, that doesn't mean he's involved. That's one thing the societal order need to recognize. We talking about real technicalities. Niggas ain't supposed to have nothing. Lord. It appears that way. All these rappers with all this money. A couple years passes, the guy don't have any money. So what was all that for? MC Hammer and all these guys out there. Man, so many names I don't even want to call it. What's the purpose of getting millions if you know you don't want it? What's the purpose of being around people, kids, just because you got millions? If I have millions, I don't want nobody kids around me. I don't want my kids in my. What I want to. I don't. What am I doing with people kids in my house? Michael Jackson did it. Okay, I'm not questioning what they did, but I'm asking, why would you want to have people kids in your house all around you? You don't know them. You got money. They don't have money. They broke. Their family will say anything to get $1 out of your pocket. You see, there's no shame. A woman would say that you rape her son, and she don't realize the kid has to go through shame. Now, if that ain't true, and he has to go through the shame course, is there any role models left on the earth? Sometimes I listen to songs, rap music. That's why I don't listen to it as much as before. A guy that rap is telling you to sniff coke, fuck bitches, rob niggas, shoot niggas. Then you say, man, I don't like that music. You go listen to another music, it's saying the same thing in a nice way. Listen to some of the music some of them Caucasian make. I had a roommate in college. The music he listened to says, kill your mother and kill your father. This, I'm in college, man. I'm in a room in college because I'm living on the dormitory. On guard. And I'm hearing a man music that he's listening to, commanding him to go kill his mother and his father. It's the same like rap music. Look, music has a lot of influence in it. I had the chance to do music. I'm not saying that because I'm looking for a hype. Nobody know what I'm involved with, really. I do a lot of shit niggas don't even know about. But I had opportunities to record music when I was a younger generation guy, yo. I had the opportunity to pursue it as a dream. Nah, I didn't want to do that. Because being a gangster bought me more money than being a rapper. So gangsters had more money than rappers at the time when this shit was going on. Rappers didn't even have jewelry. They copied jewelry wearing off of niggas that had money, which was in the hood, buying that type of weight, putting it around their neck. And I remember my homeboy had a Cuba link, and one day I tried it on. And I looked at him, and I looked at the chain. I said, yo, this chain is tremendously, extremely heavy. How do you feel comfortable walking around with a cow chain around your neck, just anchoring you for every step that you make? I don't know, but it's cool, some of it, but it's a waste of money. You see all these rappers, they go buy a car that costs $2 million. Then they go buy another one that costs $500,000. Then they go buy a Benz, a two-door Benz, or a Maybach. They just keep buying all these cars. Then you got 20 expensive cars that's valued $8 million in your garage, indoor. Normally these guys have indoor. You only drive about one car per day. Most rappers don't drive. They got people driving for them. They got escorts. They got chauffeurs. So why spend your money on shit you hardly use? Now, I can't tell a man what to do. But a 550 Benz is a solid Benz. You wouldn't want nothing better than that, because if you do, you just be wasting your money. There's no car that costs $4 million. Yes, they do have cars they sell for $4 million. It's not worth it. Where they get the material to make the car, it's from the soil. Who paid them for that soil? Who gave them the soil? They took the soil and do what they want with it. Mankind is determined to utilize a skillful manipulative application to gain the resources that you got, he got, everybody got. They want to come out with this master product that every man has to buy. Have you ever seen these commercials with Coca-Cola? But have you also noticed, if you go to any country in the world, they sell Coca-Cola? That's because it's a well-known brand. And there's an addictive application dealing with the Coca-Cola. Something is in there that's creating addiction. Because I don't understand, why would I go to a store and because there's no Coca-Cola, I start throwing a temper tantrum. And there's like 12 other options in the refrigerator. But you don't want it. It's going back to the same thing. Everybody want what's not good for them. A rapper don't benefit from having 20 cars. So if you buy a car for $4 million and you now getting ready to sell that car, you ain't getting $3 million for the car. So you just lost $1 million? Niggas don't have no interest in helping their people. Niggas have interest to be praised. That's 12, yo. This weed is like, only see these weed, obviously they cost value. This value on this earth is, everybody want what they can afford. I know guys that buy a whole bunch of cars for years. They got kids. They can buy a whole bunch of cars every 2-3 years. They just keep buying cars. When their kid become 18, they got no money to send the kid to college. The after effect of such a situation is, if your kid doesn't have the resources to help himself, and you have the resources, because you brought him here to assist them to accelerate, and then you have nothing to help further their education. Now you explain to me what was all buying, what was, then she gonna, if it's a girl, she gonna end up with a whole bunch of kids from guys in the neighborhood or from somewhere.